Okay, Gina. So, um, we're just waiting. We're waiting for people to get on. 17
What's that?
seconds. We're waiting for people to get on right now. So, what's been going on?
Not much. Just waiting to hear back from my lawyer. He's supposed to be getting me another court date so they can at least try to give me a bond of some kind. It's probably gonna be really high though. But it's better than having no bond at all.
Did he say that he thinks that you guys have a good chance?
He said, yeah, but it's gonna be very, very high.
Hey, but a bond is better than no bond at all.
Right? Yeah. Right. They gave me a bond. They said because it carries a this charge carries a life sentence, so I'm stuck in here without a bond.
What is your lawyer? People are on here now. You guys remember, we have 15 minutes with Gina tonight, but tomorrow we can have unlimited calls with Gina. I just don't have any money on a card tonight, and that's the first thing I'll do tomorrow. So before it gets too late and we forget Gina and the call ends, let's set a time for sure tomorrow to do our first call.
Okay. All right. What time is that? What time do you want me to call you tomorrow?
What time works for you, baby? You're whatever.
Whatever time works for you.
Yeah. Let's do 8 o'clock again.
All right, that sounds good.
That way it gets people, home from work and dinner 8 and stuff like that.
Yes, that sounds good. 8 o'clock tomorrow night then.
So yeah, let's do it. In the beginning, the girl said, let's go meet your trick. It was her choice, right? That's what they asked.
Yeah, but yeah, it was her choice. I mean, I was going there anyways. It was my hookup. But her trick, her sugar daddy had to go to work, and she needed a place to hang out until he got off work. So she said, "Hey, can I stay here and hang out until he gets off work and everything?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, but I'm getting ready to go do this." And she's like, "Well," she was all game. She's like, "I'll come too. Maybe we'll get some more money." And I'm like, "I don't know." So I contacted my dude. I was going to go meet and hang out, and party, and make some money, and whatnot. And he said, "Yeah, sure." And he wanted me to video chat him so you can see what she looks like, and he said, they could talk. And he said, "Yeah, sure, come on." He said, "Three's better than two." And so we went there for the general purpose to go do a threesome, hang out, do some drugs, drink, you know what I mean, make a little bit of money. But then we want some money to get something right away, and he wouldn't give it to us because he knew I ripped him off a couple times and before. So he's like, "I'll give you 50 now, Gina, and then you go run and get it, or the other person runs to go get it, and you stay here." So what happened was he gave me $50. I ran to go get it while my friend stayed there with him, and it was snowing real bad, and I could, if you only go like 50 miles per hour, that's how bad it was outside. So by the time I got the drugs to bring back to the hotel room, this girl had already took care of my hookup and made all the money. And then we left and, whatnot. She put gas in my car and she bought some more drugs and she kept most of the money.
Tell Cassandra to get on YouTube, Alana.
I'm being charged with, I guess I human trafficked her. They're saying I human trafficked her.
So, I'm sorry, this is my first time hearing about this. Okay, so you'll have to wait and catch up on that once we hang up with Gina, and I'll give you guys a rundown of what's going on for those of you that are just checking in, that don't know. So another question is, so she volunteered herself from the very beginning, and was that your first trick with her? Like, was that her first trick that she had done since you knew her?
No. This girl's been new. I mean, she's been doing this most of her life. I have numerous witnesses. Her own sister-in-law, her own husband will tell you that this is how this person is. I mean, not because it's just me. She's been doing it way before me. And she's been dealing with drugs in the streets and prostitution her whole life. And I did not force her, make her do it in no shape, way, or form. If anything, I told her, "Hey, I don't need you. I'm going to do it myself."
Right. And then you, when you got back, she had already done it by herself and then lied to you about how much money she received.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Because I had texted my buddy, because he never lies to me, because I've been dealing with it for like 12, 13 years now. And he texted me back saying I gave her $300, and the girl said, "Oh, he only gave me $200." And I'm like, "That's a lie. I know how much he pays And so I had showed her the text message, but then when I didn't wait my 14 days, they both showed up. The one witness and the one victim. That's her. That's all they have in this whole case is my friend that we went to pull the trick with and her. And they took the stand, and he said that he had paid me, which in the text messages clearly states that he was lying. He paid her. And then, like in the stand, my attorney had asked her, "Was you able to leave when Gina left? Will you have to use the phone?" And she was like, "Yeah, I could leave and come anytime I wanted to." They asked they asked the guy, when she said, okay, she couldn't do it no more, did he stop? And he quit. I mean, he said, yeah, I stopped. I quit doing right away. You know what I mean? It was like, just don't make no sense to me why I'm in here for human trafficking somebody that could have just turned around and walked out the door.
Right.
I mean, didn't have to go. She could have just stayed at my house, and I could have went and headed off to do what I was going to do anyways.
Right.
Because she's lying. She's lying because all over me hanging out with her husband for 2 days, partying with her husband.
Right.
So that's what this all over.
And
she threatened me and told me that she was going to ruin my life.
And like you guys, there's more, you know, to the discovery and all that, and I'll be reading more tonight when me and Gina hang up. And like I said, tonight, unfortunately, you guys are gonna have one call with Gina, but tomorrow it can be unlimited as far as I'm concerned. Somebody said, has she heard any updates on a lawyer or court date? I don't see how they can hold her or even get a warrant of the evidence they have because the other girl's a liar and has changed her story. Also, someone wants to know if you got their letter yet.
No, I didn't receive no letter. The mail's pretty backed up here. I mean, it takes like about 5 days for us to even get a letter from, even when we mail them out from here to my family, it takes about 5 days for them to get it.
Well, somebody said that they wrote you a letter and you should be getting it. And then
Well, thanks. I'll write back.
they want to know when you can video chat next.
I can video chat. You just got to call and set it up now. I'm off sanction.
Okay.
Get my privileges back.
I will set one up. Can I set one up tonight for tomorrow, Eric?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to set one up tonight for tomorrow. If I can't, I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow to get more money put on a card because I don't think I have money on a card, but I'll try to do that tonight. But either tonight or the next day, we can video chat with Gina. Has anybody...
To answer that one question too is, I am taking this to trial. To that lady asked when my next court date if I heard anything. Literally, I'm taking this to trial, so I'm stuck in here without a bond, and I don't go back to trial until July 17th, 18th, and 19th. My trial starts.
17th, 18th, and 19th?
Yeah, July. That's a long time away. By the time I go back to court, I've been in here for 12 months straight.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I have no bond. All because of one girl saying this with no evidence, no witnesses. It's just her word against my word.
It says, it feels like she is being pinned because of her background. It's like a witch hunt on her.
Yeah, I think that too because apparently she said, I knew she had warrants, but I didn't find out about them warrants until after all this. But she had warrants in violation of probation, is what she is saying. And they told her, I'm telling you, I think so too. They told her, we'll come in, turn yourself in, we'll take care of your charges and your warrants. If you get up and say this, this, and this, I think she's being, I mean, in a little bit of ways she could be too, but then, I mean, she's the one that put it in her head too. I mean, she's the one that left my house and made this all up and told this officer that I had her held to a chair. I mean, but when we went on the 14th day when she had to show up, of course she didn't say anything like that. From what she had told the police, I supposedly had her tied to a chair. I made her sleep with over 30 men, and I injected her with heroin and cocaine. And then when she took the stand for my 14-day preliminary exam, she didn't say anything like that. She said she could leave and come to my house. So right there, I thought Judge Brown would have just dismissed it right there because it goes to show that I didn't have her held hostage. I didn't kidnap her. She said she could leave and come to my house anytime she wanted to. And my attorney said he didn't understand why she kept coming back.
Well, and for me, you know, I saw with my own eyes her, and you guys have heard me read some out of her discovery that the woman left multiple times with multiple different men and had sex acts with them away from Gina. And I've read in there that the only marks that she had on her was her puncture wounds from shooting up. And then, like, I need to read these comments to you. So somebody says, when you take the stand, tell them everything, even if it's rating you out or ratting you out. The jury will hopefully believe you. Somebody says, take it to trial. Please tell her to wait it out and sue them. Somebody else says, all this time and you're not even being questioned. And somebody else says that she has to
No, I haven't
be.
been questioned. No.
Somebody else says that this girl has to be an informant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
The girl that's doing this to
No, I
you.
don't think she's an informant. I just think she's demented. And there's numerous other cases. There's other folks applying police reports. Her calling cops and crying that she's been raped with other drug dealers, like in the past year. Like in 2016, she's done it, and like in 2012, she's done it. I'm here with another girl that she was with her boyfriend, supposed baby daddy, that she thought that was being held hostage. And this girl's going to testify on my behalf when my trial is.
And I personally was in jail with that girl that told Gina this.
Yeah,
Also,
the girl is a liar. She's known of lying. She's known of not showing up to court, so they have to drop the charges. I mean, one of them has to be my brother-in-law. 2016, she had said my brother-in-law had raped her, and so I guess charges were pressed, and he didn't wait his 14 days. When it was time for her to show up for court, she never showed up, so they dropped the charges. This has happened 2 other times. Remaining. But we have 1 minute remaining, so I will call tomorrow, 8 o'clock tomorrow.
8 p.m. tomorrow, my love.
I sure will. Thank you, and I love you.
I love you, and I'll be coming down to put money on your books too.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, I love you. Love you, love you. All right, so that was a free call. How come it wasn't 15 minutes?
I don't know. That's weird.
It was only, well, it might have been because it's 12 minutes on here, so it was probably 2 minutes that I talked to her.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I don't know. It's not letting me bring up the comments. Somebody type something real quick. It's not doing nothing. Oh, okay. It just did. Okay, so I will wait for tomorrow to update you guys on what had happened. On why we had to take a little break from the Gina story. Such a very weird situation. It's crazy. So, what we're going to do tomorrow, and that's how it should be, honestly. Just so you guys know, a real quick rundown. I have Gina's whole discovery. And every time that I've done a YouTube live, I read a little bit from it. It's about that thick. And totally mind-blowing because I believe, I mean, I'm not God, I'm not Miss Cleo. Everybody has an opinion, and this is my opinion. I believe that she's innocent. And a lot of people that I've talked to believe that she's innocent. So, this is why I'm doing it. Anyway, what was I going to say? I don't really know what we can do to help her. But I just want to let you guys know, there's only 39 of you in here right now, but 39 of you make a difference, right? Even if one of you are listening to the story. One second. One second, guys. Did you tell Cassandra? Alana?
What?
Did you tell Cassandra?
Texted her and called her.
She didn't say none? Oh. Oh, well. Anyways. So. I don't know what happened to my lighter. So just so you guys know, I was with Gina in Michigan jail. So I got to, be with her day in and day out every single day. We were in the same pod. I got to live with the lady. Yeah, whatever. Just so you guys know, I lived with her day in and day out. I got to know her. Don't start none, won't be none. So just so you guys know, I was there. I met the chick. I lived with the chick. Not only did I read her discovery, don't mind Clinton. Okay. We're trying to have a serious conversation. He comes in here trying to be all rude. I got to get to know her. Not only that, so like I read her discovery. I got to hear her story firsthand. I got to ask her my questions. Not only that, I got to meet other people that know her on the street. I mean, there was like 3 or 4 other people that came in off the street that knew her, that I talked to, and I got their opinions. I mean, I was intrigued with this story. I'm so intrigued with it. I feel horrible for her. You wouldn't believe some of the feedback that I've gotten already, which is good. But anyways, just so you guys know, I was in there also when that woman came in, that told her story about this chick, that she did the same thing to her. It's crazy. Not only did she do the same thing to another woman, besides Gina, she also, and it's in the discovery, that she pulled this shit back in like 2012 in Indiana. Buckeyes, $1.99. Admit. How did you do that? What is that? What is that? What did you do? Did you pay me $1.99 or are you asking me to pay you $1.99? You sent me $2. Oh. So you get to choose? Or do they have like gifts? Thank you. Everybody make sure you subscribe to Buckeyes55. Unless he has a shitty video of me on there, then don't. But anyways, I'm just saying, just so you guys know, I back the lady 110%. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. But Clinton, I need to talk to you. So I'm trying to watch this movie. I'm gonna call you because Eric's in the middle of playing a game.
I'm done.
Oh, you are done?
Man, I'm dead. Like seven people. So.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call you because it's not gonna take long. He's playing this freaking game. Then I'm gonna watch my movie finally. And yeah. So I love all of you guys. You guys are awesome for being in here. There's 35 of you. Do not forget tomorrow we will be doing a video chat with Gina. We'll be doing multiple phone conversations with Gina. If you guys have questions, I'm going to need you guys to remember them, ask them. It's all about questions. I don't give a shit how personal you think it is. The more personal, the better. Okay? I love you guys. Have a great night. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow.